Peruvian illegal alien released into U.S. by Biden regime brutally murders American in Houston. How many Americans, innocent Americans, gonna have to die under Biden because of his open border policies before the government starts actually doing something about it? I mean, I don't, I already know. I know the answer to that. I believe I know the answer to that. That this is by design. This is what he wants. He wants the high crime. He wants to allow them in to run havoc on us, so we come crying to government for help, so they can start restricting even more of our rights. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check me out at jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Welcome to Biden's America. On Monday, a 64-year-old Roberto Emilio Vasquez-Santamaria, who entered the country illegally from Peru in May, committed a brutal murder of a 40-year-old American resident in Houston. In May, Roberto Emilio Vasquez Santamaria unlawfully crossed into Eagles Pass, Texas. The Biden administration released him into the country, scheduling a court date, a so-called court date, for 2025. We know that most of them don't even show up to these court dates. The overwhelming majority, I can't right now think of the percentage, but the overwhelming majority of them never show up to the court date. I mean, think about it. It's scheduled 2 years from now. With the American victim was discovered deceased with head injuries caused by blunt force, according to reports. According to Fox News, a recent immigrant from Peru who had been released into the United States just a few months ago is facing murder charges for allegedly killing a U.S. citizen. The Maverick County Sheriff confirmed that the victim, a 40-year-old man from Houston, was found dead with head injuries in a residence in Eagle Pass, Texas, following a struggle. The 64-year-old Roberto was arrested and charged with murder related to the incident on Monday, as reported by Fox News on Tuesday. And multiple sources within Customs and Border Patrol Protection informed Fox News that the Peruvian national illegally crossed into Eagles Pass in May. Border Patrol processed him for release, providing a notice to appear, or NTA, for immigration removal proceedings scheduled for 2025, again, 2 years from now. And subsequently, he was transferred to Immigration and Customs Enforcement, who released him into the custody of a non-governmental organization and enrolled him in monitoring through alternatives to detention, or ATD. It's important to note that Border Patrol follows policies set by the Biden administration, but does not determine the release of illegal immigrants into the interior. Eagle Pass, Texas is experiencing an influx of military-age men from South and Central America, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. And on Wednesday, over 4,000 individuals entered Eagle Pass, Texas, illegally. Fox News reporter Bill Malugan, sorry, I'm chopping up his name, shared footage of a large group of primarily military-age single men waiting for processing by Border Patrol. He described a continuous flow of illegal immigrants. I mean, we are being invaded, and they are allowing this to happen. In fact, they want this to happen. But due to the surge of undocumented immigrants, Eagle Pass Mayor Rolando Salinas Jr., a Democrat, issued an emergency declaration for the city. And the declaration highlighted the severity of the situation caused by the influx of illegal aliens into Eagle Pass, Texas. I mean, we hear about the places like New York and stuff like that, but you're not really hearing too much about the border states that's dealing with a lot of this influx of immigrants. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time. Peace.